for his support and guidance. B'nai Torah has been a source of strength and personal growth for me, and all of you here tonight have played a part in this journey. Thank you.
So my family makes me buy a new suit, a new shirt, and a new tie. It's like my bar mitzvah here. So Anita and I are truly honored to receive this award from B'nai Torah. We are touched we get to share it with our family and our friends. Indeed, we have a group of friends here tonight that span both of our entire lives. If you've known us from grammar school or middle school, raise your hand. From high school, whether it's Hill House or Stratford High. If you went to the University of Connecticut as an undergraduate, raise your hands. If you went to law school with me, thank you guys. If you are friends from the JCCS, raise your hands. And if you're from, there's a country club in the area that they call the Augusta National of the North. If you're from Mill River Country Club, raise your hands. Now, to my friends from Mill River, first of all, do not tell me who's winning the Masters. I've got a DVR, number one. Number two, I didn't pick today's date. So don't hold it against me, please. Now, there's a social club in Bridgeport. It's the best social club in Bridgeport. The Circolo Sportivo. If you're from the Circolo Sportivo, raise your hands. Thank you, guys. If you're here from Miller Rosnick, August Butler, please raise your hands. And D'Amico, excuse me. Sorry, George. I want to thank you all for this honor. And most importantly, if you're here from B'nai Torah, as our family of B'nai Torah, please raise your hands. Now, in particular, I appreciate the fact that my family is here. And first of all, Peter and Sandy, my brothers, would you please stand and be acknowledged, please? I'm grateful my brothers are here because it was some 45 years ago that the JCC honored my parents' chicken tilly. And they honored them in this room on that very stage. And I remember so clearly standing on that stage with my brothers when my parents received the honor from the JCC. And Anita and I are very, very grateful and touched. The committee chose to hold this event in the JCC, which has been so involved in our family history and so dear to our lives. So having the event here is all the more special to Anita and myself and to our family. And I also want to recognize Mom, Pa. They so fondly call me the best son-in-law, but actually I have the best mother and father-in-law. And this is a perfect public venue for me to apologize to them, because I've owed them an apology now since 1966. I want you to all picture it's 1966. I'm at the University of Connecticut. It's a Friday night, and they're having a social. And I went with my fraternity brothers to Grange Hall for what else? To try and get women, girls. So I'm standing there with my fraternity brothers at Grange Hall, and there's a band playing, and this girl starts approaching me. And I'm looking, She is the most exquisitely beautiful girl I've ever seen. It's unbelievable. My knees actually bent. Now keep in mind, I'm 19 years old and the hormones are running. So now, as she's approaching and she passes by, it might not have been right, but I said, let me check out behind to see if it's as nice as it was from the front. It was better. So now I've got all these thoughts that are going through my mind, and Dad, Mom, I apologize for that. Rabbi Brody. Was that wrong of me? Is it the type of sin that we get rid of at Yom Kippur, or is
I don't get rid of that sin. I want my salad.
So now back to the story.
Yeah.
Anita passes me by, and I happen to be standing with a guy who says, I know her. I says, I can fix you up. I said, terrific. So we get back to the fraternity that night. He calls up Anita and says, look, I got a guy, Hal Rosnick, would love to go out with you. She goes, oh, yeah, that's great. I'd love that. I actually know him. Terrific. So now the biggest social event at the University of Connecticut is a UConn, University of Rhode Island basketball game. Back then, UConn was in the Yankee Conference. So we're going to go to the UConn game. So I go to her dorm. I go to pick her up, and I am so excited. I said, I can't believe she's going out with me. I can't believe she actually knows me and is going out with me. So she comes into the room, she opens the door, and I give her a big smile, and she's looking around. She looks right through me. She thought she was going out with Charlie Brooks. Thankfully, she went out with me anyways, and here we are 44 years later. Thank you. Everyone who knows what the Chai Award stands for knows we're here tonight because of Anita and all she's done for the synagogue and the community. Anita has been an inspiration to me. She's kept me grounded and supported me in every way possible in whatever I've done. She has given me a great family. Just as importantly, when I met her, I felt like a wandering Jew. Yes, I went to high holiday services. Yes, I observed Passover, but I really didn't love and appreciate being a Jew. I had no real feelings towards Israel. She has connected me to my Judaism and to the synagogue. She has taught our children, and she's taught me to be proud Jews and to love Israel. For this, I will be eternally grateful. She deserves this award, and I'm thrilled to be a part of it. So thank you very much for coming out tonight. We appreciate it very much, and we'll cherish it forever.